Good morning. I am Dr. K. Sumati, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Economics. I am working in K.C. Krishna College of Arts and Science. Today we discuss the topic of consumer behavior. What is meant by consumer behavior? Consumer behavior means behavior of the consumer. The consumer behaves like to attain maximum satisfaction with limited income. Consumer behavior of the consumer depends on the two factors. They are the resources, that is amount of money at the disposal of the consumer, and also the price of the commodity. There are three approaches to study the consumer behavior. They are Marshallian ordinary utility approach, Hicksian ordinary utility approach, and Professor Paul A. Samuelson revealed preference theory approach. First, we discuss the cardinal analysis approach. This analysis is also known as Marshallian approach or marginal utility approach or cardinal utility approach developed by Alfred Marshall. According to Marshall, utility can be measured by cardinal numbers such as 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So, Marshall approach is also known as cardinal utility approach. Utility means the want satisfying power of a commodity or service. It also means the power or capacity of the commodity or service to satisfy a human want. Marginal utility. Marginal utility as the additional utility made to the total utility by adding one more unit of the commodity. Marginal utility is defined as the change in total utility resulting from one more unit of change in the consumption of the goods in question per unit of time. Marginal utility equal to change in total utility by change in quantity consumed. Total utility. Total utility is the total satisfaction derived by the consumer from the consumption of all the units of the commodity. In other words, total utility is the sum of the marginal utility. Under cardinal approach, there are two main laws. They are law of diminishing marginal utility and law of equal marginal utility. Law of equal marginal utility. The law of diminishing marginal utility is applicable only to the wants of a single commodity. But in reality, wants are unlimited. Hence, to analyze a situation, the law of diminishing marginal utility is extended, is called law of equal marginal utility. It is also called law of substitution, law of consumer's equilibrium, and the law of maximum satisfaction. Definition. According to Marshall, if a person has a thing that he can to put to several uses, he will distribute it among these uses in such a way that it has the same marginal utility in all. For if it had a greater marginal utility in one use than another, he would gain by taking away some of it from the second use and applying it to the first. Assumptions of the law. Utility can be expressed in cardinal numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. The law applies only when the commodity is continuously consumed. There is no change in the price of the commodity, taste, habits and fashion of the consumer. The income of the consumer remains constant. Explanation of the law of equal marginal utility. The law can be explained with the help of an example. Suppose a consumer wants to spend his limited income on apple and orange. He is said to be equilibrium when he gets maximum satisfaction with his limited income. In order to obtain maximum satisfaction, he spent his limited income on these goods in such a way that the ratios of marginal utility to prices of these goods are equal. Therefore, he will be equilibrium in when marginal utility of apple by price of apple equal to marginal utility of orange by price of orange. Let us assume that the consumer has a given income of rupees 14. He wants to spend his entire income of rupees 40 on purchase of apple and orange. The price of an apple is rupees 2 and the price of an orange is rupee 1. This law can be explained with the help of the table. As per the law, the consumer gets maximum satisfaction only when marginal utility of apple by price of the apple equal to marginal utility of orange by price of the orange. In the table shows, if the consumer spends rupee 10 on apple, that is purchase of 5 apples, and rupees 4 an orange, that is purchase of 4 oranges, he gets maximum satisfaction of 142, that is 88 plus 54. In the above diagram, x-axis represents the amount of money spent and y-axis represents the marginal utility of apple and orange. MN and PQ are the marginal utility curves of apple and orange respectively. If the consumer spends OA amount of an apple and OB amount of an orange, the marginal utility of both are equal, that is AA1 equal to BB1. Hence, we get maximum satisfaction. If he spends OA2 money on apple and OB2 money on orange, marginal utility of both are not equal. Hence, the satisfaction is not maximized. Limitations of the law. The law assumed that utility can be measured by cardinal numbers. But in practice, utility cannot be measured because utility is subjective. The law also assumed that the marginal utility of money to the consumer remains constant, but the marginal utility of money diminishes. The law is also based on unrealistic assumption, that is, the taste, income, and the character of the consumer should not change. The law also assumed that the price of goods remain the same, but prices of goods may be changed. The law also based on the assumption that the consumers should be a rational consumer. This assumption is unrealistic because no consumer compares the utility and diminishing from each units of the commodity while buying it. Thank you.